You call the police and say, this is going on and this is disturbing my peace at my house. Something should be done. But that wasn't enough.
My grandkids wouldn't even be safe to ride down the street on their bicycle.
Now, how far are you willing to go to get that peace in your home? If everybody says, well, I don't care, it's not my problem, then there will be so many other problems that arise that everybody is saying, it's not my problem, I don't care. This world will crumble. This city will crumble. Our neighborhoods will crumble because nobody cares. Quote the Bible, every knee shall bow and every tongue confess. So we need to recognize that and come together.
The stories from the property are terrible and horrendous.
This property, 1735 Pueblo, they go in to do their drug activity.
It was a multi-unit complex.
Tons of needles just everywhere.
Inside the complex was a shooting.
A person was shot in the stomach and the head.
And the guy got killed. The kids really couldn't go out and play, and we wanted things done to better our neighborhood. Bullet don't have no name.
This was not their first effort to make a difference. We had police records that were this deep of people calling police about issues at this property. People come to us and approach us at a point where things are very, very difficult. Our clients wanted to be able to have a solution that was sustainable. ACT is in a position as a private nonprofit to be able to represent individuals and neighborhood groups wanting a collaborative effort that's going to bring peace to their street. In this case, as in all of our cases, our first step was to reach out to the owner. And the owner didn't cooperate. So now there was a real choice before our clients. Are we gonna continue forward? Are we going to keep on pushing through the legal route in order to try to stabilize things? Baker Botts brought an almost unlimited supply of legal muscle to back our clients up from the beginning to the end.
Witnesses and the ability to tell our clients' stories is what wins the day. And their lives are on the line. Not their livelihood, not material things, but their lives, the lives of their children, and their neighbors.
We did get the court to enter judgment that the property was a nuisance, which was a huge victory. I remember Kelsey telling me that she was praying for me, and I was like, I've never had a client tell me that they were praying for me, which is pretty amazing. We went to court maybe 7 to 8 times after that summary judgment hearing. The biggest obstacle from there was convincing the court that demolition was the proper remedy to resolve the nuisance.
The judge ended up wanting to hear from a lot of additional people.
Everybody that was involved, it took ACT, it took more neighbors, it took council people, code enforcement, everybody else that was involved in it for something to be done.
I always like to save the structures. I've really tried hard to change that here in the city so that we're not demolishing things, but you know, there comes a place where that's the only option.
Even after we filed suit, even after, the demand letters, the lawsuit, etc., this kind of activity was escalating.
There could have been potential risk of harm to your family, to your church, or wherever you're associated with, to your life even, but I didn't think about it like that. I felt led. This is a chance to help.
To have seen all of these different groups come behind them. That was a wonderful moment for our clients.
When I sat down as a witness in this case, it was a cultivation of everything that had happened up to that point.
Elder Parker's testimony was the turning point. Judge turned, faced the witness, leaned in, and it was powerful.
God took care of it. Yeah, God took care of it.
The judge ultimately ordered for the property to be demolished. It was a picture of tragedy, and it was a picture of joy
It's just hard to articulate when you're all different parts to one body. And I just felt this huge honor. You know, I know that everyone appreciated our support, but I really appreciated their stories. My part seemed easy relative to what the clients had to do. I can't even imagine what level of courage it took for them to partner with ACT and to see that all the way through.
For a community to thrive, it takes a village. Just like raising a child, it takes a village. It takes everybody taking ownership of their own neighborhood and reaching out to everything beside them, in front of them, and behind them, because we're all that village. So we need to recognize that and come together to do whatever we can do to make our world, our earth, our existence better.